Oh, and it's
The
starting.
perfect time, the perfect date, the perfect weather, and the perfect mood. There's no better day to throw a rock and roll party. I sure wish I was lying on the deck of Apple III right now, letting the open sea breeze wash over me. That'll be the best way to spend a paid vacation.
I think Regulus just said Apple the Third. Weren't we in Apple the Second? What happened to Apple the Second? Oh wait, no, I remember Apple the Second sank. I think we're well on our way to Apple the Fourth soon, and Apple the Fifth.
But the bad news is I still have a boring mission report to submit. And the worst news is it's due today. Oh, I hate work, especially paperwork. Why can't this pen just write the blasted report by itself? Wait. If I have to write the report now, does that mean the Foundation big shots don't know what I actually did?
I'm gonna be honest, Regulus, you wear so many hats, it's entirely possible. Regulus is supposed to be a Laplace researcher, but she keeps tagging along the Timekeeper missions.
Then as long as the pen's in my hand, I can write whatever I want. After all, history is written by rock stars. Okay, time to write. The dependable Captain Regulus bravely joined the battle and gave those Manus Vindictae goons a proper thrashing. Under my brilliant command, Team...
I love how her report is less giving the report of the scientific advancements, like, you know, a Laplace researcher is supposed to do, and is more just a play-by-play and a recounting of her various exploits.
Timekeeper, once again, overcame a difficult and dangerous mission and brought the dawn of victory to everyone at the Foundation. Okay, done. Another dull, dreadful task taken care of. At this point, Vertin really
So
ought to put
sparse.
up a bronze statue of me on the Abbey Road zebra crossing. What would Team Timekeeper even do without me?
That would clearly be a traffic violation, Regulus. And I believe I should correct you. Every member of Team Timekeeper is indispensable.
Oh, come on, Sonetto. Don't be so stiff. I just want the Foundation big shots to know that putting a pen in my hand is a very, very bad idea. But speaking of which, where's your mission report? Let me take a look.
I submitted my personal mission report on the Manus Vindictae incursion 2 weeks ago.
Oh, of course she did. I wonder if Sonetto writes her reports with her glass fetter.
2 weeks ago? Oh, that's so like you. Maybe next time I should come to you earlier and copy your homework. I mean, study it for reference.
I can share some writing techniques and outlines for reports, but next time, you really shouldn't leave your paperwork to the last day.
Roger that.
Also, we have another very important task to carry out. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Uh-oh.
Of course not. My next task is to spend a lovely day lying on the sofa, drinking Dr. Pepper and listening to rock and roll on the radio.
That's not work. Regulus, get to work.
You really did forget, didn't you?
I really had you going there. Look, I may not like working, but there's no way I'd miss a precious chance to steal the spotlight.
So you mean...
Of course I'm fully prepared, but there's no need to rush. It's still early.
Are they talking about the same thing? Does Regulus know it's the anniversary?
Hey, I've got a great idea. Maybe you can tell me what happened back then at the SPDM. I waylaid a few Foundation staff members, but they all brushed me off with, "You'll have to ask someone from Team Timekeeper." I am from Team Timekeeper,
Right.
but I don't know anything.
There's still about half an hour before we officially go live. All right, I'll tell you.
Yeah, of course people are unclear on like Regulus's role in the in the Foundation. They don't even know she's part of Team Timekeeper. Huh.
But after that, you really need to finish your mission report. Also, During the 3rd anniversary preview program later, you need to conduct yourself in a manner befitting your role.
Oh, listen to you. Am I not a captain who yearns for the vast ocean?
But you're also a host for the live stream, and we have a special guest arriving
Ooh,
today.
special guest.
We need to stay focused on the mission
Oh,
at
it's the
hand.
Rhiannon character?
Relax. How many
keep hearing
times
this
do you
name, I have
think
no idea
I've
what this is.
hosted before? Just by sitting here, I'm already the very picture of professionalism. Everyone adores this great disc jockey. Why'd you go quiet?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that.
Maybe just smile and nod?
All right. Let's get back to the point. You just mentioned the SPDM.
I swear, every time we talk about that place, Vertin looks like she's just bitten into a frog. Honestly, I don't just hate work, I hate school too.
I mean, bitten into a frog is a good analogy for the horrors in SPDM that Vertin went through. Kind of one of her only like happy moments in SPDM was finding a frog in there. I think she would hate to have bitten into it too.
If I had to sit in a school all day, every day, I'd go spare.
The
No days
timekeeper
off.
and I have many memories of that school, both past and present. Perhaps not all of them are good memories, but as one of the Foundation's core facilities, the school still plays an essential role. But with the arrival of Manus Vindictae, that place underwent changes none of us could have anticipated.
What does that mean? Oh, trailer. Oh, we got 3D animation again. They've shelled out the budget for the 3D animation. Let's go! Miss Stranger is here. I'm glad to know they didn't just lock her up and, you know, continue doing experiments on her. They gave her a break here so she could actually show up in the Foundation and talk to the timekeeper once more. These are together the most wonderful compatible team, and I love them. Yeah. Regulus and Sonetto. Okay. Oh gosh. Wait a second. Isn't the Foundation supposed to be immune to the storm? Unless that's not storm syndrome and it's just like people being attacked.
Found it. Got the backup dove. We're safe.
Meryl! Oh, that poor guy. So the Manus have broken into the school, and people are not, maybe not storm syndrome, maybe it's just they're being attacked. Also, I noticed that guy's wearing the coat. I wonder if that's Santos. Oh, kids are here too. Could be a new character, could be someone we know before. I mean, cool design. Interesting how the people move between the eye sockets, though. It's even possible they might be an awakened. An evil robot awakened. Ooh. Did she change clothes?
Come with me. Wait, where's the dove?
Did Meryl change clothes mid-fight? Am I crazy? Oh. That's gross. Sonetto? Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Oh, okay, thank you to the rescue. Let's go, let's go. They must have had one anime with the girls fighting with guns. Oh, Miss Stranger still had moths left. In 2.8, it seemed to imply that she had used up all of her moths and had therefore lost all her usefulness, but it seems like she still has an ace up her sleeve. Ah, the soldiers. Right, the Foundation is recruiting regular people to the war effort now. Thanks to all the umbrellas. Igor, Eagle... I think it's Eagle Scout, yeah? And Lawrence Butterfly behind her. Which makes sense, because Eagle is part of the Institutum Lawrence. So, Eagle would probably work with Lawrence Butterfly as part of that group. Nautica and Meryl. Huh. Oh, and Jay in his Hawk faction outfit. Well, he's doing good work. He is doing good work. Wait, I think that was Recoleta? Here, let me go frame by frame. Recoleta? Oh, Regulus. Okay, okay. And they're being chased by a random, just generic Manus thug. Arcana. Woo! Whoa, hang on. Sorry, who was that before Tyra? Was that Anima? Is Anima alive? No, it's a regular guy. Okay. Seems the regular guy who just put on the mask. So we got Tyra here. And we have the Ritualist, who... We don't know what their name is yet, but they didn't show up in the round table, so I wonder if they were recruited after the events in Paris. Krutov. No, wait. That's the Ritualist. So this is... I think Lyra was the name? I'm not too good with the name, so... Apologies, folks. Yes, this isn't the Ritualist. The other one is the Ritualist. Who are you? Huh. Maybe Coppelio's creator? We had Ludwig in the Raven form. Cool.
Once you're out, head north.
Oh, I think that's Meryl? Very different outfit, though. Oh, it could be a new character, actually.
You can't miss it. I'll see you there.
New summonable characters.
If you keep dozing off on your feet like that, the fledglings will start building nests in your hair.
Ah, okay. So this is Rhiannon. Okay. I thought this was Meryl. This is someone else.
You like to hold her? She does like to cuddle. The flock is ready. So am I. I've designed a fireworks.
Yeah. Huh. We didn't really see much of the Rhiannon character in the trailer. So I guess we're saving that for the actual story. Cool.
Show using Flamo Flicker and Draco Drought. Would you like to be my first viewer?
Dang.
This should do the trick.
Now that is some arcane skill.
There, it's our time to shine. Ancient spirits of a noon.
Oh no, it's a flock
I
of seagulls.
beseech you, a flurry of arcane skill.
There were 17,608
Miss Stranger.
incantations in my mind at one point.
Miss Stranger's a mineral character. Oh. Interesting. I would have thought Miss Stranger would be spirit, actually. I am quite curious about her backstory. I hope we get a good side story in the anniversary patch to play for her.
Though they're silent now, the scars will remain.
Also,
I've borne so
I hope we
many
get a
men.
conversation with Argus. Sorry, the Manus mask threw me off. But yeah, I guess she would have put the Manus mask at some point. In order to infiltrate them, she would have to go through the trial.
Living their lives, yet I know so little of my own. Lift the veil of lies. Close your eyes. The pain will pass quickly.
Turn the lights off.
So many sounds.
Coppelia!
Inside
Hey, there she is. All right, finally playable. Which means that... Oh, she's the free 6-star. Hello. Okay. Which means that probably we're going to get the Syndrome of Silence again in the next patch. I do wonder what the Intermezzo interlude is. I think that's what it's called. Maybe we'll get that in this next patch. Let's see.
inside me, but none of them have my voice.
Oh,
Clang, clang.
she's so sad.
Raise your hands and start playing. Let it out. I
Eagle.
used to believe it was Laplace's
Wait.
technology that
Oh, it's a skin. Okay, gotcha. No, wait. I know what this is. I have been told about this. Yes. Let's see if they talk about it here or later.
brought me this far. But Miss Marguerite
She's so tall.
always reminds me
She's so tall
technology
now.
is nothing more than scrap without someone with the right mind to use it. I must work hard to prove I'm worthy of it.
Look at this place. Isn't it the
There's Lady by the Lake. I think they intended to put her in Turquoise Serpent Club. Thankfully, she is free. So there is that. So they're putting all the freebies in the anniversary.
place? Isn't it the perfect
Speaking of, I wonder how
spot
many
for a
rolls we're gonna
flame?
get this patch.
This is beyond
This
even
anniversary.
my wildest imagination. The principles are
These Rihanna rolls
chosen.
aren't gonna come from nowhere. CS Garments, Life and Loss. Oh no. Alright. What you got for me? Let's see. I think that's supposed to be Rhiannon's outfit. A red-haired character. It's not Willow. Maybe it's Marcia? And then, what's her name? She was in Turquoise Serpent Club. Ramona. And on the side, we have... I think that's Name Day. Yeah, it's Name Day. The Deathless Quiet. Ooh. Oh, and of course it's free. Yes. Excellent. Excellent.
Look, the waves have brought us back together.
Is this the
And with
jukebox
that,
outfit?
the jigsaw's complete. You have my thanks. Here, join us under the
Patutu.
umbrella. In that beautiful dream,
Oh, not Ramona
I
then.
saw
This is Patutu.
everyone back together.
Wait, or
The
did I just miss it? No. It's Patutu. Yeah. I didn't see the longer hair behind the arms in the slash art.
the vibrations here are
It's
all
Coppelia's.
in a
Okay.
mess.
Ooh, and they recolored her arm for this outfit. So on the same patch we're getting Coppelia, we're already getting an outfit for her.
Do I
Huh.
have to join? On my toes.
And it also changes her animation.
Should I break
Jeez.
free? Break free.
Oh.
Break free! Once again.
I'm gonna be so torn because I'm gonna get that outfit, but I do want to see her animations and voice lines without it as well.
I've braved the darkness of death. This time, fire remaking my flesh. This heart is from an ancient legend.
Oh, it's
It burns a
Nautica!
flame unique to the soul it senses.
Ah.
There's no need to struggle. This is somewhere we all must go.
Wow.
brighter than the sun.
I will shine.
What is it themed around? Is it themed around Phoenix? Yeah, it is.
We will be blessed.
I mean, rebirth stories. Checks out.
The shape of truth is not fixed. Anyone who tries to figure it out is
37
doomed to
outfit.
get lost on their way.
Oh, that's really cute.
And now,
Oh, and our favorite food,
I
ice
belong
cream.
to this set.
Euphoria on the way.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
Oh,
The building
Karen.
embrace you.
All sorts of protectives. A Spathadia outfit. A free one. Alright. Lots of really cool
So even though
outfits
I
on
was
here.
at headquarters too, all of that happened in the 24 hours before the storm without my knowledge.
Yes. At the time, we weren't expecting an attack from Manus Vindictae. Everything happened so suddenly. By the time the Timekeeper and I returned to the SPDM, it was already being infiltrated by Manus Vindictae
I think I said Meryl earlier. This is Marcia.
forces.
See? I told you school was no good. Who expects to walk into a classroom and find a bunch of sticky monsters instead of teachers?
Faced with the crisis, the Foundation deployed a large number of combatants to protect its core areas from contamination.
Hey! Don't forget our part in it too.
Oh yeah, you did arrive to like reinforce them eventually. A lot of teachers probably died, and I'm willing to bet kids didn't make it out unscathed either.
The storm has brought us so much loss and many farewells, but we've also met many like-minded allies willing to stand alongside the Timekeeper. As more members have joined, Team Timekeeper has grown from a small lone force into a reliable presence and a critical part of the resistance against Manus Vindictae. As you know, Jay from Razor Squad, Miss Marguerite and Eagle from the LSCC, and the Griffin Legion led by Admiral Igor all joined the front lines.
And me too, of course. My favourite part was when the little bard and I made our dashing entrance and fought side by side. Absolute 10 out of 10 shot.
Agreed.
Yes, the sight of you and Mr. Apple entering the fray surprised quite a few.
Regulus and Apple to the rescue. I mean, Apple is a healer, so that checks out.
Outside headquarters, as the SPDM bore the brunt of the attack, there were many others doing everything they could to assist the defense.
Like that soldier who climbed onto the enemy's head and fired shots straight down into his brain.
Oh, it wasn't that Meryl changed clothes. It's that someone else showed up? Huh. I thought it was Meryl, but this is someone else apparently. Okay.
That was certainly impressive.
Her name is Meryl.
Oh, it's Meryl.
Like me, she was a former graduate of the...
Okay, no. It is... Meryl just changed clothes in the middle of a fight, I guess. I think. Or I didn't see properly what she was wearing. Here, let me see if I can find it. She definitely looks different between shots, but maybe I'm imagining things.
SPDM.
Yeah, Meryl. I think I've heard that name before.
After graduating from the SPDM, Meryl was recruited into Creus's 12th Squad, then later joined the Vigils Bureau and the Foundation.
Transfer to the Vigils, huh?
In the last era, she was sent to the battlefield to face the gunfire head-on. Perhaps there were times in the past when she backed down. As a peaceful, quiet person by nature, she understood the cruelty of war better than anyone.
And now she's just out here doing headshots. Yeah, come to think of it, she didn't really interact with the main Timekeeper team at any point since we've seen her. Like, the closest we've gotten is that she was with Ulrich in 2.8.
Even so, she still found the courage to stand in front of the students and protect them from the threat of Manus Vindictae.
Just like a DJ guards her precious records with her life.
I think you're right, Regulus. We all have something that we want to keep safe no matter what.
Okay, Sonetto, I was gonna say, like, human life is a little bit more valuable, but The sentiment stands, yeah.
Perhaps for Meryl, that's her hope for a peaceful future.
I get it. Peace and love. Honestly, I wish this awful storm would just disappear from the world.
Well, one of them will disappear first.
No storm, no Manus Vindictae, no foundation. Just everyone living their lives. Not exactly cool, maybe, but it sounds pretty groovy to me.
I firmly believe that it's the personal mission of every Foundation member to return people's lives to a world free from the storm. That reminds me of something the timekeeper once told me. She and Meryl had a casual chat before the storm.
Another trailer? Or a PV, maybe.
Meryl, if you hadn't joined the Foundation, what do you think your life would
Yeah,
be
it's
like?
PV.
If only I could have led a simple life. Never having to go all the way to Antarctica, fight off skeletons, or run from the flood. Never witnessing the fire, the slaughter, or the sacrifices.
Yeah.
If only I had another chance. I wish.
Everyone is just in the mud. Facing forward.
I wish I could live in a place where it's always summer.
Huh. Wait, Meryl isn't playable in this patch.
Where I'd live freely, far away from trouble. Maybe keep a flock of fluffy animals. Other times, I wish I could be a bird, soaring freely in the sky, wherever I please.
Oh no.
How great would that be?
Meryl is Rhiannon? So what happens to Meryl? Is she a reversed character, like how Mr. Carson is playable as Duncan? Oh no. Right, well, you mentioned before that I might not want to watch the anniversary program. But, well, now I know. Them's the spoiler. We're already here, I guess.
Meryl? I think I'll remember that name. Maybe I should ask Vertin about her later.
Yes. We gotta remember Meryl while she's still Meryl, I suppose.
Properly, I mean. And I think you're right, Sonetto. We need to give those Manus Vindictae villains an even harder thrashing, so that everyone gets the chance to choose the life they want.
I'm glad you think so, Regulus. It is precisely because there are still so many people who hold hope for the future that the Timekeeper and all of us can stand firm on the front lines against Manus Vindictae and the storm.
Maybe that's putting it a bit formally. But I'm with you on this one. So my next question is, who's that magical-looking kid? Do you...
Wow, they were in the same trailer, Regulus. Put two and two together. They have the exact same face. Come on.
You know her? What was her name again?
That's Rhiannon, an arcanist. After the attack on headquarters was repelled, the Timekeeper and I encountered her in the Welsh countryside.
No way! A fellow Brit! Maybe she could become a loyal listener of my pirate radio station.
I feel like Sonetto has to be playing coy, right? She has to know, right?
Rhiannon is a reclusive master of Arcanum. She would probably prefer burying herself in the latest encyclopedia of arcane skills rather than listening to the radio.
So, she's a bookworm? A bookworm who likes birds?
We already have a bookworm at home. Her name is Marcos. We can have more than one bookworm, it's fine.
Wait, now that I look closer, she's even got a feather on top of her head.
Now I look closer. She's got a feather on her head. Oh boy. I realize now why no one has figured out that Margarita's Lawrence butterfly. If this is people's level of perception.
That's because Rhiannon's family has long had a connection with the Ada-Luch-Gwyn's. As you can see, once she changes into her riding gear, she's actually an incredibly skilled rider.
Ada-Luch-Gwyn's?
Yeah, it's Welsh.
What are those?
According to Rhiannon, Ada-Luch-Gwyn's are gentle and intelligent creatures, and they're her closest companions. Of course, as a bird trainer, she's also responsible for looking after all the birds in her household. As you can see, the large one that soars alongside Rhiannon is essentially her family's guardian spirit. They live together and fight side by side.
Fine, I admit it. Racing freely through the sky is rather rock and roll.
I mean, we definitely saw Regulus in her airship outfit, so she would definitely approve of flying through the sky. Gotta say though, with her riding the bird like this, it does make me think of Nautica, especially with the circle in the sky arcane skill. I would like to see people like put those two ultimate animations side by side.
Oh, I love the sweeping views from up on the airship too.
Yeah, it's
But
a really
these
fantastic view.
Ada-Luch-Gwyn's, does that include the little chubster beside her?
Indeed, it does. I think that little guy is pretty cute though.
Oh yeah, very, very cute.
Don't you?
Now you've got me curious.
Makes you think of the owl from Owl House, with the super long neck.
Can those fluffy Ada-Luch-Gwyn's really help Rhiannon wallop the baddies? Or has she got some brilliant trick up her sleeve?
Oh.
After years of diligent study, Rhiannon has mastered a wide range of arcane skills, granting her excellent adaptability across various team compositions. In the version 3.5 update, we added team archetype tags to the character screen in order to help everyone better understand each character's combat role.
That's super helpful. Thank you. That's been a long time coming. Now, all I need to do to add to that is a tutorial for how these archetypes work. Hey, you have burn characters here, but you didn't put Jay on the screen. Where's Jay? Also, yeah, Isolde's here, but Jay's not here. For shame, for shame.
As a support
Well, trailer footage may not match actual gameplay.
character with every archetype tag, Rhiannon can provide powerful boosts to many different teams.
You just made a filter for all for archetypes, and then you immediately release a character that's part of all archetypes. Kind of feel like that defeats the purpose, but okay.
So Lingering Glow, Blood Tithe, Dynamo. No matter the archetype, our incantation Slinging Prodigy can slot right in.
Precisely. One of Rhiannon's unique strengths as an all-rounder support is her ability to increase all allies' stronger afflatus damage, boosting.
Ah. On the one hand, I am a big fan of all-rounders and jack-of-all-trades. On the other hand, unless they're giving us another slot in our team, like 5-person teams, and not just like combat modes, but like generally speaking, I do feel it's a little bit limiting for experimentation. Like, what's to stop us from just doing Rhiannon in every single fight, you know? They are thinking about 5. Ooh, there you go, there you go.
Her whole team's damage output.
Wow, now that's the sort of support you
I said this before, I really like experimentation, so.
want on your side.
In addition, Rhiannon has a special mechanic called Raptor Kinship, which allows her to enter the sensory bond state. While she is in this state, your team gains 1 extra round of actions that does not count toward the round count. During this extra round, enemies cannot act. Now, let's take a look at Rhiannon's combat style through a brief demonstration.
Wow, would you
Speaking of
look at
combat,
that? It's our
I forgot
trusty
to,
guide Nautica. With
do
her
auto
on the
remains
field, you
bulletin like
just
at
know
times.
a
Whoops.
Blood Tithe team
Let's do it
is
now.
gearing up to strut its stuff.
Indeed, In this demonstration, Rhiannon and Nautica, strengthened through Euphoria, have formed a team that further improves a blood-type
Let's
lineup's
go.
battle performance. After her
Sorry,
insight
Sentinel.
effect is
You've been
activated,
replaced.
Rhiannon gains Moxie when entering battle, allowing her to cast her ultimate quickly.
Sounds like the first thing we ought to do is fire off her incantations and build up Moxie as fast as we can. Come on then, let's see what you've got.
Okay, nothing so far. Or maybe they're immune on purpose.
After Rhiannon casts her ultimate Chirping Chorus, she grants the Ada Luch Gwyn effect to her other allies. Allied characters with Ada Luch Gwyn gain a percentage of Rhiannon's max HP and attack for a certain number of rounds.
Cool. Seems like the Adaluch Queens have become good friends with everyone.
In addition to those bonuses, after casting her ultimate, Rhiannon's incantations will not consume AP for the next several rounds. For this duration, both of her arcane skills are also enhanced, giving the team even stronger offensive potential.
I've got to say, she's much more impressive than I expected for a support character.
I do love support characters. So I'm gonna try to P5 her if I can. Poor Sentinel kicked out. Ah, yes. Ah, she is kicked out from every organization she tries to join.
Rhiannon's arcane skill, Babble
Sentinel
Gabble,
doesn't
deals
belong.
mental damage to all enemies, while her other arcane skill, Sneaky Peeky, grants buffs to allies and further increases their damage output.
Hold on. Her incantations got a new label on it. AP free. What's that all about?
It means casting these incantations will not consume AP, just as we
There it is. Yeah. With this, with another support character, the action economy is very limited, so it makes sense. They will start doing more AP free incantations. They were already kind of experimenting with this long before, with follow-up attacks and everything. And Karen's ability to cast ultimates for free as well. And of course, most recently, Lorenz Butterfly with her extra precast incantations.
mentioned earlier. You can take advantage of this by generating Rhiannon's incantations through Unfinished Tune for even better combat efficiency.
Ha! And they say there's
That's a
no
reply.
such thing as a free lunch. This is smashing.
Note the
I do feel bad for Grand Orchestra though. It's the least popular tuning. They're not gonna do anything with that, I guess.
purple gauge above her head. This displays the Raptor kinship progress Rhiannon gains whenever she casts an incantation. When enough Raptor kinship has been accumulated, you can tap the blue orb-shaped button on the right to activate Rhiannon's sensory bond. This then grants your team an extra round.
I remember this bit. The round count doesn't go up, and the enemy doesn't get to act, right? Let me have a go.
Correct. This is an excellent chance to unleash your attack skills and deal heavy damage to the enemy.
Nautica's new look is a real treat.
Well,
Now I'm dying to see what other new garments this update has in store.
I'm a little bit torn on that one because on the one hand, it's essentially like time stop. You know, chronomancy. On the other hand, whoop, did I just die? Huh. Guess I did. Zawardo. On the other hand, this means that if you don't have Rhiannon and they're going to do Utsa again with the if they're going to do Utsa again with a turn limit, you pretty much have to have Rhiannon if you want to get the turn limit under control. Same with focus flashbacks. Not having Rhiannon in your party would be such a huge handicap. Again, very fun though in terms of damage output though.
As an exceptionally adaptable support character, Rhiannon performs well not only in
The
Blood
Ritualist.
Tithe teams, but also in the Dynamo, Lingering Glow, and Conduit teams too.
That's brilliant!
They say that. Does she actually add to their different stat bonuses? I don't know.
During the Foundation's defensive operation, There were many familiar faces who found themselves caught up in the chaos of battle, each confronting their own unavoidable fate. In the
Miss
past,
Stranger.
Team Timekeeper had crossed paths with this mysterious woman across different missions. She shifted between Manus Vindictae and the Foundation under various identities and names.
The fake captain. She played the part so well. Back on the Freebreeze.
Kind of rich of Regulus to say someone else is a fake captain, despite not having a ship for quite a bit of the main story.
I genuinely thought none of us were going to make it.
Yes, Miss Stranger once stood against us, but now she's returned to the Foundation and revealed her true identity as an intelligence operative.
Huh. Interesting that they're referencing this, considering that this was an event story, not a part of the main story.
So we're supposed to call the fake captain Miss Stranger now? That's a strange name if I ever heard one.
Sure,
Based on the
Regulus.
records I have clearance to access, Miss Stranger was taken in and trained by the Foundation from a very young age, and an arcane skill called the phototaxis was engraved onto her. This skill, secretly developed by the Foundation, gave her the power to overwrite her own sense of self. Through repeatedly erasing and implanting different lives and identities, Miss Stranger was also able to flawlessly carry out undercover missions.
Oh. That was what was happening in Phototaxis. She's essentially literally doing the alter thing. So now we have 2 DID characters in the game.
After each mission, Miss Stranger would transform her intelligence-bearing memories into moths and send them back to the Foundation.
I see.
She would begin the next memory overwrite and move on to the next mission.
So yeah, I guess that kind of confirms that Kaylee's just fully dead, huh? She's discarded the personality already. Long time ago.
Wow. So she's like a cassette tape that's been taped over again and again. That's hard to even fathom, mate.
Yes, while deep undercover within Manus Vindictae, there were surely many moments when her identity was put to the test. That couldn't have been easy by any measure.
Gosh, just imagine having a head full of scrambled memories. What a mess that would be. If it were me, I'd want absolutely nothing to do with that phototaxis nonsense.
Yeah. Interesting too that Constantine is the one who seems to have a connection with her. So it wouldn't have surprised me if it was Constantine who keeps putting her through the experiments as well. The entire phototaxis thing. Sorry, did I say Kaylee? Kayla. My mistake. Thank you, Weiss.
Perhaps much like the moths flitting around her, Miss Stranger's inner sense of self is also in constant flux, longing for the moment she can finally break free from her cocoon. Now that she's back with the Foundation, I believe that over time she'll find the answers to the questions troubling her.
I think so too. I truly hope my new friend gets to find who she really wants to become.
As for Miss Stranger's combat abilities, we must begin with her special core mechanic,
Okay.
a moth to a flame.
What I think we really need is a live demonstration.
Doesn't even think of the Isolde cards.
That'll make this core mechanic much easier to understand.
Very well. Let's take a look together. For this demonstration, the team consists of Miss Stranger and Rhiannon, who works well with Dynamo characters. As we can see, after entering battle, Miss Stranger generates her special incantation, a moth to a flame, in the spell dock. This incantation can deal massive damage to enemies.
Right. So how do we actually cast this powerful incantation?
After Miss Stranger reaches Insight 3, during the first round, a moth to a flame will move to the rightmost position in the spell dock and gain 16 stacks of enhancements, allowing it to be selected and used immediately.
16 stacks of enhancements! That sounds mighty impressive.
What's the catch?
After being used in the first round, this special incantation moves back to the 9th position from the right on the following round.
I don't think I'm the only one wondering this. Why does it keep sliding left and right?
I'm curious
And
about
why has
that.
it gone dark?
Very perceptive, Regulus.
Oh.
This is Miss Stranger's core mechanic. Each time an incantation to the right of a moth to a flame is used, the special incantation moves further toward the rightmost position.
Okay.
On the round after it reaches the rightmost position in the spell dock, it becomes unlocked and can be used to deal damage to enemies. Meanwhile, casting different types of incantations in the spell dock grants 4 types of enhancement effects to this special incantation. These enhancements may, for example, increase the number of targets attacked or increase the number of hits dealt to the main target. Each enhancement effect can stack up to 4 times.
So kind of like impromptu incantation, but a bit more selective. And also, I was just talking about how Grand Orchestra doesn't see much use. There we go. I wonder if we can use Grand Orchestra on the butterfly, on the moth, to cast it earlier. Especially with, like, again, turn limits being a thing that they're really leaning into. Having us, like, build up to enhancements for this card seems like it would be a bit counter to trying to do combat in as few turns as possible. So I don't know if Miss Stranger would see much utility in something like Focus Flashbacks or the current version of Uta that we have.
Ah, so that's how it gets there. 4 types, 4 stacks each, 16 stacks of enhancements altogether.
Math! Although I guess the first 4 turns, you could start building it up, and then you only have to beat Focus Flashback on the 5th or 6th turn, so you cast the butterfly again in those turns.
Precisely. When a moth to a flame reaches the rightmost position during a round, it becomes available for use in the following round. Other than that, Miss Stranger's arcane skill, Cocoon Breaker, deals single target mental damage and gains different effects based on its relative position to the special incantation.
Sounds like this attack does different things depending on whether it's to the left or the right of the special incantation.
Miss Stranger's arcane skill, Phototactic Instinct, deals mental damage to all enemies and inflicts a debuff. As for her ultimate, Implanted Memories, it dispels debuffs from Miss Stranger, provides several buffs, and increases her special incantation's penetration rate.
Oh, now I've got the picture. The key is planning where her special incantation moves and when to cast it, right?
Right.
Oh,
I'm not quite clear what her archetype's supposed to be, so I guess I'll figure that out once I actually play the game.
another Arcanist from Manus Vindictae. I told you the
yeah.
Foundation had been infiltrated ages ago.
According to the investigation report, the girl known as Capellia is indeed an Arcanist who was created and trained by Manus Vindictae.
You're about to say but, aren't you?
But, unlike most Manus Vindictae members who harbor darker motives, Capellia is more like a child. A child who is endlessly curious about the world. From what the records show, Manus Vindictae viewed her more as a test subject.
If she's a test subject, that implies there's supposed to be a final product. What is the ultimate form of Capellia supposed to be then, I wonder?
During our conversations with her, we learned that within Manus Vindictae, there exists a small group known as the Orchestra.
Oh, I
Right.
seriously doubt that bunch of weirdos has any musical talent whatsoever. I've never heard
they
a
have a
single
lot.
sound from them that could actually be considered music. Sure, their henchmen walk around with their instruments like they know
The
what they're doing,
triangulist.
but those freaks just produce a cacophony of noise.
I mean, Regulus, have you heard the chanting in 2.8? Men's ways are not men's path shrouded, blinded by their... Wait, I forgot the lyrics. I'll get back to it later.
Capellia was specifically raised to join them. To make her a better fit for their performances and minimize errors, the Orchestra put Capellia through test after test and ritual after ritual, modifying her body into various kinds of musical instruments. Capellia's story is truly heartbreaking, but the silver lining is she still holds goodwill toward the world. As I said, she embraces the unknown with the pure and unguarded heart of a child.
Oh, I think I can see why Manus Vindicte only saw her as an instrument. Honestly, she looks like she
Literally
lives
is an
inside a
instrument.
music box.
More of Capellia's story will be revealed in the Syndrome of Silence's brand new storyline. It's something we can look forward to together.
Yeah, no. Sorry, just real quick. The Mass Vindicte are good at music. Men's past ways are shaded by their shame. There you go. Like, they got a great sense of rhythm. And despite the discordant tones, they are still pretty good at those, like, those harmonies for sure.
Let me guess. You've got even more good news? Go on, spill it. I'm ready to take notes.
With the launch of the 3rd anniversary version, On Another Sorrow, you can invite 6-star Arcanist Capellia into the suitcase just by logging in. Of course, this event will
Yeah,
run
there
for
we
the
go.
entirety of version 3.7.
Amazing. This rockin' DJ's already got some great music lined up for her.
In Capellia's eyes, the world is much like a song. Simple, structured, and easy to follow. Her abilities are similarly connected to harmony and amplification. She can increase all allies' conduit might and reduce the energy consumed by conduits, allowing them to be activated more often. When allied conduit characters consume energy, Capellia's own ultimate might increases. In other words, she serves as the core support for the conduit archetype. With Capellia added to the roster, we can form a more complete team with our existing conduit characters, the twins.
Full speed ahead, mateys. Still, when it comes to this brand new conduit archetype, even this great captain might need a little help remembering everything.
I'd be happy to give you a refresher. Once battle begins, the conduit archetype's exclusive energy cards will appear in the spell dock. These cards provide energy to conduits of the corresponding afflatus, allowing them to cast incantations. You can tap the conduits at the center of the screen to adjust which incantations they will cast. Activating a conduit increases harmonization, energy accumulation, and conduit activation.
It's all coming back to me. Harmonization is like an ultimate gauge. Energy accumulation is how much energy the conduits have consumed this round, and conduit activation is
Oh, okay. This is where we're finally learning about conduits. And Capellia is one of those conduit characters. Right. Interesting they put Marcia here, though. I guess you don't really have a sustain for conduit just yet. So it would be Capellia, the twins, and I suppose Rhiannon, who's an all-rounder support, who can support there. Again, I'm a little bit unclear if Rhiannon can like produce the same stacks of the archetypes or not, but I suppose we'll find out as it goes along.
the number of incantations cast by conduits. The higher the level, the juicier the buffs.
Very well explained, Regulus.
Very good.
Now, let us see how Capellia uses the power of her conduit to support her allies in battle. We can begin by placing Clarity and Clefs into the conduit to grant buffs to all allies. This incantation does not consume energy, but it can only be used once per round.
Without the interval restriction, she'd be casting non-stop. My hand aches just thinking about it.
Since the twins possess a unique dual afflatus, we'll choose the same mineral afflatus as Capellia to provide energy for both of their conduits. As you can see, besides ordinary energy cards, Capellia can also use her special energy card, Skip Motion, which grants mineral energy while increasing her ultimate might.
If your energy cards are looking a bit tight, try the new tuning atonal sequence.
There it is. Okay. I was told that there would be a new tuning method. Because an unfinished tune doesn't really work with energy cards, and also First Melody can only do so much to produce them.
To generate 2 universal energy directly.
Next, we'll consume energy to cast Tuning Technique, which deals reality damage to a single target. The higher the level of energy accumulation, the more damage it deals.
Kidding.
Hold on, if it stacks all the way to level 20, plus the buffs from energy accumulation itself, her damage is going to...
Correct. It would be fair to say that Miss Capella has enormous damage potential.
Multipliers and multipliers. Let's go.
Once her harmonization is full, Capella will automatically cast her ultimate, Song Etched into her form, on the next round, dealing reality damage to all enemies and increasing the level of energy accumulation for that round. After casting her ultimate, both Capella and the twins behind her gain Conduit Calibration, reducing
Man, we
the
are quite a
energy
ways into
consumed
this
when
and
activating
no
conduits.
break in sight.
Ahoy!
I have been pausing a lot,
That
but
means
still.
more conduit incantations, higher
Wonder they'll
conduit
come up after this
activation
fight then.
stacks, and even bigger damage. Oh, I can't wait to boogie down on the battlefield with her. Oh, it's so great to see our absolute favourite little scout. She's grown so much since we last saw her.
Ah,
Yes.
there it is.
Eagle has grown up and joined the
You gonna
LSCC.
talk about it?
Let's take a look at her journey with some footage.
Extreme talent? Laplace rookie file. Your most
Laplace?
benevolent majesty.
Rookie file?
With Mr. X's help, little Eagle survived multiple storms. She took her studies seriously as she attended schools across different eras.
She didn't go to the SPDM like the rest of you.
That is surprising.
I thought all the Arcanist kids ended up there.
By the time we met her, she was already past the maximum enrollment age.
There's a
So
what?
Eagle never attended the SPDM.
That's so stupid.
But that didn't stop her from becoming an outstanding Arcanist.
I imagine they're harder to indoctrinate if they're a little bit older, huh?
As an intern at the LSCC, she studies under Miss Marguerite and Mr. X. I have faith she will be able to stand firmly on her own one day.
Very interesting. She's studying from Miss Marguerite and X specifically. They're not even gonna address that. That's a little bit strange that Miss Marguerite, who is like a good researcher, but like is not a super well-known person in the foundation. So it's interesting that her education was handled by Marguerite. We know why, because it's Lawrence and Sutam, but in universe, no one raised an eyebrow, huh? Well, then again, I suppose she would still get education from Miss Masson and the other adults in the suitcase as well. So with that amount of chaos, maybe, well, a tree can hide in the forest.
What? Under whom? You're telling me that kid who spends all day tinkering with weird machines is actually qualified to teach?
Eagle is already a remarkably capable junior researcher. In her new Laplace uniform, we can now call her Silverwing Eagle. In this
She's not even
ever-changing
Eagle Scout
world,
anymore.
everyone is living through their own unique story, and that comes with significant growth and transformation.
Oh. Yeah. I guess it wouldn't even make sense anymore for her to be a scout. She's so far beyond that at this point. No, that makes sense.
In the future, we may continue to witness even more characters appearing before us in new forms.
I hope so.
Got it. So, for instance, maybe one day I'll become Ultra Super Enhanced Level 999 Galactic Adventurer Regulus. Limited edition.
Oh. You joke, but that's actually a thing in some games. Oh, please don't do that. Please. I'm begging you. Oh, man. Oh, the cringe. Why says, I don't want to get into it here, but I feel like it contradicts a few anecdotes Eagle appears in. Perhaps. So it's a 5-star version of her character. Right, I've learned about this, and I'll see if they're going to talk about it here.
I think you should temper your expectations a little.
Please,
Perhaps you
Regulus.
should start by getting another ship. Anyway, Let's
Apple the
return
fourth,
to our
let's go.
previous topic. Eagle's new garment builds on her scout uniform, but you can also see it incorporates Laplace's signature silver fabric, as well as curved lines fitting her identity as a member of Lorentz. To complement
Oh, straight up, Sonetto just mentions Lorenz. Okay, alright. I guess this is non-canon.
her rapidly developing perception-type arcane skill, her mentor has also equipped her with an upgraded energy detection device.
So how exactly is this energy detector supposed to help Eagle fight? Don't tell me she's going to chuck that hunk of metal at the enemy.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Now that she's grown up a little, Eagle has naturally developed a brand new fighting style. When she actively attacks, she performs one follow-up attack on the main target with Lorentz tracking system, which counts as an ultimate. Not only does this deal
Okay.
damage to the enemy, but it also grants Moxie to Eagle and another plant of Leta's ally with the least Moxie.
Oh, she's a Moxie builder. Okay. Interesting they also put her in the plant debuff team.
Once her insight is unlocked, Eagle can provide various buffs to Plant of Leta's characters when they attack, depending on how many types
Cool.
of negative status effects are active on
There
the
it is.
target.
Okay, I was wondering why she was in negative team. Yeah, she would play very well with Noir, for sure. Noir and, 6. Although she is a 5-star, so it's not like they're recommending that you play her in mains or anything like that, I don't think, but it'll definitely be interesting to play her in not focused flashback, Tides of Thought for fun. Once I have her, I might like play around a bit with negative buff teams against a weaker version of the Tides of Thought boss.
That's some solid support. But come on, I'm sure she can do more than that.
Indeed. In addition to the abilities mentioned above, Silverwing Eagle is also skilled at applying negative status effects, which opens up several different team composition options. Her arcane skill, Chaos Blaster, deals single target reality damage while inflicting weakness exposed on the enemy.
Oh, that's cute. If you think about X's like attack as well, it's very similar to that. And of course, a lot of the Laplace members actually have like blasters like that, huh? X, Mesmer Jr., as well as Medicine Pocket, and Lawrence Butterfly. They all have very similar blasters. But X specifically has that like very similar animation.
Enemy. This status causes the enemy to take static genesis damage at the end of the round based on a certain percentage of their max HP. Eagle's other arcane skill, 3-2-1 Boom, deals damage to multiple targets and inflicts nasty wound on them.
Sorry. I know they're describing a skill, but when she went 3-2-1 boom, I immediately imagined Silverwing Eagle doing a TikTok dance. This eagle actually is a little bit meta. Oh, she is. Cool. Well, I hope I get to see more people play her then, if that's the case.
Reducing the healing they receive.
Oh, fun.
Her ultimate,
Kinda like a burn
Energy
stack.
Transfer Theory, deals single target reality damage and deals additional damage based on the number of negative status types on the target.
So by triggering Lorentz tracking system again and again, she can build up Moxie fast and then bam!
Ooh.
Another ultimate. Looks like she's really grown into her new name. I can't wait to see her at Laplace someday.
Silverwing.
Definitely not because I want to tell her embarrassing stories about her mentor.
Once this anniversary version begins, you can take part in the new main story to obtain Eagle and all of her artifices.
Now that's some rocking news.
Sorry, did you say all of her artifices? Like, she's gonna be P5? Wait, no, artifice. Where's my older August Bluepoch? It's all in the story? Dang. Okay.
I think
Oh, but then we're still gonna have regular Eagle Scout. They didn't talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it now. This altar is not going to replace the eagle we currently have. It's not a garment. It is fully a separate character within our crew suitcase, is what I've been led to believe, right? It's a little bit strange. I would have preferred if we could, like, keep our resources and then, like, transform that into the new character. Because, like, not everyone built Eagle Scout in the first place. I would have preferred if they merged them, or if they, like, you press a button and they change the skills over. But it is what it is. Maybe it's too hard to program.
I think I've got a pretty good read on how they operate now. But speaking of which, where are we headed after this?
We're heading to the lecture hall
To
of
the
the
Eagles as possible.
SPTM, where Foundation staff have set up a special broadcast studio for today's anniversary live stream.
Oh, I'm really glad you didn't say we were going there for a lecture. Honestly, I've had more than enough dull days at the LSCC already.
I look forward to playing Eagle Scout with Silverwing Eagle against the giant eagle boss you can fight sometimes.
Still, we are not going there simply to amuse ourselves. Would you like to rehearse with me? For example, we could go over a more appropriate hosting style.
Are you sure you really want to do that? I'm afraid I'll fall asleep before the live stream even starts.
You're doing it
Better
right now.
to be prepared. There's a lot of new content we'll need to introduce to the audience for the 3rd anniversary.
Oh, we
Fine.
just started.
Let's run through it then.
All right.
With the launch
go.
of version 3.7 starting on August 13,
Oh, it's a summary.
the
No, it's recap,
anniversary
recap.
limited summon, A Newly Hatched Chapter, will go live. The summoning event will last for the entire version cycle. That's 42 days. The 6-star limited character Rhiannon will have an increased summon rate during this banner.
Great news as always.
The rules
True
for
limited.
the
Let's go.
A Newly Hatched Chapter summoning banner are the same as past limited banners.
Oh, it's not.
It has a separate guarantee count and does not
No,
share
it
its
is, it is.
guarantee count
Okay.
with other banners.
I misunderstood.
During this limited banner, each summon will grant 1 Cassette of the Lost. If you collect 200 Cassettes of the Lost, you can head to the shop to exchange them for the 6-star character Rhiannon.
Okay, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to get... I'm gonna roll 200 rolls no matter what. So I'm guaranteed to get at least P3 Rhiannon if I'm... Yeah, if I get 2 copies... 140. If I get 3 copies from 140 and then don't roll another one in the 60, I should be able to get it to P3 at least. And if I'm really lucky, maybe even P5 before we hit... as we hit 200. But we'll see.
Character Rhiannon.
Of course, Cassettes of the Lost can also be exchanged for other growth materials too.
Starting on September 3rd, the Beneath the Guise of Her Cocoon event banner will be available, and Miss Stranger will have an increased summon rate. Miss Stranger will also be added to the standard pool after 3 versions.
There you go.
During version 3.7, character story events for both Rhiannon and Miss Stranger will also be available. And for the anniversary version, Nautica will be getting a Euphoria and a rerun. The Myth at Her Fingertips banner event will be open on August the 14th.
Nautica will receive a brand new garment and a Euphoria in this 3rd anniversary version, so stay tuned for that.
Newly hatched chapter. Not exactly subtle. Not at all.
Starting on September the 1st,
There
the
they
limited banner
are.
from the Lake's Heart will also be available. You can choose one of these past limited characters, Liang Yue, Anjo Nala, Lucy, or Ju Nangtsu, to have an increased summon rate.
The summoning rules for the Myth at Her Fingertips and From the Lake's Heart are the same as past limited banners. They have a separate guarantee count and do not share their guarantee count with other banners.
Okay.
Alright, that's the last item. We may begin at any time.
Oh, you've got me a little nervous now, but was that big announcement you mentioned earlier real?
Yes, the Foundation is taking today's broadcast very seriously, so we've been given plenty of technical and staff support. I am looking forward to it as well. But we should conclude our conversation here. Are you ready, Regulus?
I was born ready! Leave it to me!
Hello, Hello, everyone. I'm Sonetto from Team Timekeeper. Welcome to the Reverse 1999 3rd Anniversary Preview Program.
Hello, friends new and old. This is your one and only queen of rock and roll on the high seas, Captain Regulus.
So everything up until this point wasn't the preview program? Or this is an in-universe thing?
How time flies. After a whole year of adventuring together, it's so good to see you all again through this live stream.
You know what? I'm genuinely thrilled to see your continued support for us. Let's give a cheer for the upcoming 3rd anniversary. Woohoo!
In today's live stream, we will be bringing you all kinds of new information about the upcoming version 3.7 update, so please do not miss it.
That's right. New
3.7.
gameplay,
Why do I
new
keep saying
themed
3.8?
garments. I promise none of it would disappoint.
But before we begin introducing the new version information, Regulus said, we have a few surprises we'd like to share with everyone first.
Let's go.
Don't be shy. Just look at this space we're in.
Free
I
stuff,
reckon this is the most
please.
stylish set I've ever seen for a live stream.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
So, to give a little zing to this live stream, we've made some preparations. Just give us a moment.
Yes, artifices are portraits. Okay.
Now you can behold the full charm of both me and Sonetto.
Okay.
Oh,
Very
wow.
cool.
Greetings, everyone.
Oh, for heaven's sake, loosen up.
The PNG tubers are real.
I ought to give you a lesson on how to actually hype up a crowd. Perhaps this little change doesn't count as a huge surprise. Just think of it as an appetizer.
Just like how the most brilliant orchestral movement always needs the right overture to set the stage.
You're so right. So, with that, let's welcome our special guest for today's program, Rhiannon. Yay! Huh? Where is she? Hello?
Does she exist
Rhiannon?
already?
Am I supposed to go on now? From here?
Yes, there is no need to be nervous. Please join us.
Hello, Miss Regulus, Miss Sonetto. Ever since the staff told me to get ready for the live stream, I've been looking forward to meeting you both.
Okay, so when Regulus said earlier I should go meet Meryl, she's never gonna be able to do that now, huh? Because Rhiannon's already here.
Miss, just Regulus is fine.
Likewise, please simply call me Sonetto.
Wow, we've finally met another cheerful new friend. Wait, that chubby bird? You brought a pet?
The Ardachluch queens are more like my friends. They're cute, right?
Very
Yes,
cute.
I'm sure they'll make plenty of new friends in the suitcase too.
Thank you, Sonetto.
You're welcome, Rhiannon. Now, let us return to the program. Perhaps you could greet our viewers first.
Oh, of course. Hi, everyone. I'm Rhiannon. You can also call me Adarin.
Have you gotten used to life in the outside world? It may not feel as free as living in seclusion in the countryside, but I'm sure it has other upsides.
And new adventures, of course. You'd never imagine how many exciting things happen around Vertin.
Meeting all of you, leaving my hometown, that's already exciting enough for me. I never imagined I would truly set out on an adventure like this one day.
Meryl's already
I
dead,
hope
yeah.
this journey leaves you with wonderful memories. We're also very interested in your past, so I hope you'll tell us about it sometime.
Are you planning to hold a storytelling party? Invite me along.
An 18-hour
Yes,
storytelling party on
I'll
my live
prepare
stream?
tea and
You got it.
snacks.
Now, let us return to today's main topic.
I
In
have
the
so many
3rd
plans, folks.
anniversary story, On Another Sorrow, we witness the struggles of different characters during Manus Vindicte's attack. And standing at those crossroads of destiny, we always end up asking ourselves, what is the right choice? Which is the path we're meant to walk?
That's quite a profound topic. I was expecting the anniversary livestream to be a bit more lighthearted. Guess my jokes about Arcanum aren't going to see the light of day.
Yeah, this is Reverse 999. Why did you think this is going to be lighthearted for any like significant portion of this?
Don't worry, we're not here to tell scary stories. If anything, big, serious themes are prime fuel for art.
This is true.
Inspired by life or death choices, the brand new garment series Life and Loss will also be available in the version 3.7 update.
Let's watch this short clip to see which old friends are getting new looks.
Another trailer? Oh, here comes Rhiannon, I suppose. Life and Loss. Phoenix?
Коротко, но ясно.
Oh, it's the garments again. Okay.
It knows where to go.
Oh, it's the garment trailer. Okay. Gotcha.
pleasure.
Are they all Phoenix themed?
Don't worry. It's not going to hurt us.
Let's assemble the jigsaw together. It's just like
No, not
gathering
necessarily.
seashells along
Okay.
the shore. Look, the waves have brought us back together. Here, join us
It's
under
very
this umbrella.
dreamlike.
Palm trees, compass grass, and sea waves. It's almost complete.
A bit of Compasare.
A complete version of me? What does that mean?
Am I crazy?
A complete
Has outfits always come
performance.
out with a character that just comes out?
A complete me. I'll always remember this moment with this unusual vibration in my chest. I found me. Once
And
again,
there's not a Gunner
I've
Phoenix
braved
outfit.
the darkness of death. This time, fire remaking my flesh.
And we did see this
If
already.
you're wondering if I'm still me, please
I swear they just wanted to
touch
show
my
off the other
heart.
trailer.
The burning heat will speak for itself. Let me take the lead. Some sacrifices are inevitable. A new adventure? I will shine.
And off she goes, shining bright and beautifully before she expires and begins again.
It's a lovely day. And the sun is shining. Wanna go for a walk?
Spathity outfits.
Get moving! Huh, like a lighter. Seeing stars.
Well, we do have her with lingering glow
Cheer
now.
and witness my victory!
Really bookmarks.
I'm not very fond of the word hobby.
Alright, 37 pounds.
Sounds like something you
Yeah,
would
no, we
give
saw
up
this earlier.
easily. Something that doesn't last. Time to check my calculation. A perfect argument. The final demonstration. Welcome to the world of numbers.
I'm seeing some of the chat talking about Syndrome of Silence. So looks like I was right about that.
The dead embrace you.
Oh, I didn't clock earlier. This is actually the Death Arcana.
Show
Which is
mercy.
Scaron. Oh, of course.
This will
Of
be a
course.
day to remember.
Should have seen that coming.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
What a unique garment theme! Just seeing their outfits somehow makes me feel everything those characters have been through.
You really are the perfect guest. Maybe you should join us on the live stream more often.
In the story Paradise Regained, Nautica was ultimately reborn after enduring her trials,
Right.
like the mythical phoenix rising from the flames. Nautica's new
Kind of her own
garment,
thing, though.
from
but
darkness,
sure.
light, reflects exactly that. Her unyielding will and her vitality.
Am I the only one who noticed Nautica's accessories? I mean, look at all that gorgeous gold jewelry she's wearing.
It is
It's
very
probably
pretty.
worth half an apple the third. How do I even put this feeling into words?
I'm sorry. Yeah, reminded once more that every time that they fund a new ship, they're breaking the bank. It's only worth half of an apple the third. Still missing 5 more tarot cards? Oh yeah, we're almost done. I do wonder what they'll do next after the tarot series. Don't go stealing, Regulus. Yeah, Regulus, hands off. Sotheby's giving you more than enough for a new apple ship.
Put this feeling into words.
Sacred. Noble. I think she looks like the living embodiment of fire itself.
Nice.
From what I understand, those censers
a
hanging
good
beside
description.
Nautica contain the myrrh said to burn before the phoenix's rebirth in legend.
You know a surprising amount about some pretty obscure stuff.
Writers are nerds.
I'm a bird enthusiast. I've read a lot of myths about birds.
As we can see, Copelia will also be receiving a new garment, Sounds That Wake Her, in the new version. Like a spirited movement in a symphony, it symbolizes her breaking free from her tethers. Once, she was a test subject for the orchestra and suffered at the hands of Manus Vindicte. But as Copelia reclaims her sense of self, she's finally awakening from that nightmare.
There we go.
Those strings wrapped around her look painful. She looks like a lost marionette.
Every time I hear
That is
about
rather
what she's
cruel.
been through, I just feel so bad for this kid. Thank goodness she's in the suitcase now.
Yeah, the suitcase. Where no one gets abused for their labor. Nope. These clouds are my wings.
Upon a gigantic instrument, musicians
Or the wind
continue
is my wings or
playing their
something. I
music
forgot
with
the
mechanical
exact line.
precision as strings puppeteer everyone on the stage. But in the end, she shatters the orders and shackles forced upon her, breaking free with her own hands and reclaiming her rightful freedom.
A little inside scoop. This ballerina design for Copelia was actually a concept that had been shelved. We thought we'd never get to see it.
Cool.
But our theatrical friend Charlie used her arcane
These
skill
sheets are
to
my
bring
wings. Thank
this
you, Weiss.
design back to life. What a wonderful surprise.
That's amazing. There are still so many arcane skills in this world that I know nothing about.
And now, taking the stage, my personal protege, Fatutu.
I keep forgetting that's the thing.
This time she's not wearing the sunglasses I gave her. Maybe she's a little less rock and roll without them.
Yeah. Give us her shades. It wouldn't quite match the vibe, but come on.
But honestly, this new look really suits her.
I can see there's a jigsaw puzzle design in there. It seems to capture both daytime and nighttime at the beach simultaneously.
Fatutu's new garment,
It's very cool.
Fragments of an Old Dream, tells the story of the homeland she was once forced to
Another
leave,
sad one, of course.
the memories of Nukuteo.
She told me so much about her home before. The sunrise, the sunset by the sea, the pure white hibiscus flowers, the pow-pow canoes. Oh, and the handmade lamps her people make called Sea Mother's Eyes.
With the
I
compass
imagine
grass.
that for Fatutu, everything on that island must feel both distant and familiar.
There are some things in life we can never undo, but it's by carrying those memories with us that we find the strength to keep moving toward the unknown.
Wow, that was very poetic. Still, I think Fatutu would be happy to hear words of comfort like that.
I think I understand that feeling too. Since leaving my hometown, I often find myself thinking back on little things from that time.
You two really ought to meet.
Yeah, I guess I haven't. No. A lot of people, a lot of themes of leaving home in this story. I mean, Barcarola and Fatutu were in the exact same story, dealing with that. But we also have Marcia and Nautica, and I suppose Rhiannon now as well, who's going to be dealing with that. to some extent Recoleta, although Rekka's origins are kind of separate from Recoleta the human that existed before her, you know?
I've got an idea. When we get a chance, the three of us should go out to sea together.
You're inviting me? I'd be delighted to join you. It would be my very first adventure at sea.
That's nothing. Stick with Vertin and you'll have all kinds of adventures in the future. Up in the sky, down underground, maybe even a one-day prison tour.
Prison? I had no idea that was an available option. I'll look forward to it.
So, what's the story with this sad-looking guy lying in the snow?
Name Day's new
Name Day.
garment, the Deathless Quiet, shows him curled up alone inside the remains of a swallow after the destruction of his homeland.
Oh
The
man.
remains of a swallow.
This
I
garment
believe
here is
that's
just
a red-rumped
sad.
swallow.
Perhaps it's like the line from
I love
Mandelstam's
it.
poem,
Give me all my
The Swallow.
take my money.
I have forgotten the word I wanted to say. A blind swallow returns to the Palace of Shadows. A homeland that can never return has been carved into Name Day's very soul. A grief that can never truly be put into words.
Hell yeah.
That's truly heartbreaking.
Oh, Rhiannon, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's
An
all right.
anniversary live stream really shouldn't be this heavy. It's time for some good news.
What are you talking about? This is Reverse 1999. Of course it's gonna be this heavy. People die when they are killed.
Good news? That feels a bit sudden for a topic change.
Ta-da! Name Day's new garment can be obtained for free in the new
Hooray!
gameplay mode 8-bit arcade remix by
Oh.
fulfilling the required event conditions.
We're back to 8-bit
The
arcade
remaining
remix.
garments this version
Nice.
for Nautica, Capellia, and for Tutu can be obtained in the garment shop.
Thanks for sharing that. A free garment is exciting news. I hope these new clothes will bring some freshness into everyone's lives.
Ah, you're so thoughtful, Rhiannon.
With the arrival of the new version, the beloved Terra-themed garment series, Card 0 to 21, is getting another update. This time, we're bringing you the card
5
that
more tarot
represents death.
cards.
With his brand new
Death.
garment, Gift of the Dead, Charon becomes an angel of death, guiding souls to their final destination.
He already was an angel of death,
Beneath
but
the
okay.
embrace of those sacred wings, the red lily on his chest stands out all the more vividly.
At first glance, he looks like death itself. But when you look more closely, he seems more like an angel.
¿Por qué no los dos?
He feels both eerie and mysterious, yet also holy and solemn.
Crossing the boundary between life and death, Charon arrives leading a white horse. He brings redemption and release to the dead, guiding them toward eternal peace.
Strangely enough, despite all the imagery of death, I can still feel a kind of warmth and calm from his soul.
Right.
You know what I'm thinking? If I ever get the chance, I'd love to ask him whether he listens to death metal.
Probably. He's German and is obsessed with death. Probably. I wonder if the soul in his hand is actually Paul.
Charon's tarot-themed garment, Gift of the Dead, will be available for a limited time in the garment shop, so don't miss it.
Meanwhile, the yearly Bookmarks garment series will
Regulus,
also
please.
receive a brand new holiday-themed garment in the new version.
In celebration of World Milk Day, 37 is
What?
also receiving a new garment, a gift of nourishment.
Sorry, what? There's a World Milk Day, and that's why we have a milk garment? 37 is a milkmaid? You know what? It's cute. I don't care.
I have to say, that name sounds wonderfully nerdy. But hey, who would have thought that beyond crunching numbers, 37's new hobby after leaving the island would turn out to be eating ice cream? I have to give her credit.
A very good hobby.
Her taste is impeccable. I drank ice cream as humanity's greatest invention, second only to Dr. Papa.
And that is precisely why our little mathematician is the perfect choice for a World Milk Day garment. one that promotes the nutritional
They really
value of
bring it
milk
home.
and celebrates dairy products.
Wow. Hearing all this is making me crave ice cream too.
I'm sure that as our resident ice cream chef, 37 would be happy to help you with that. And get one for me while she's at it.
You can obtain 37's new garment, a gift of nourishment, by unlocking this version's Roar Jukebox Collector's Edition.
And finally, another adorable little arcanist is also getting a new garment, Spathadia's Fire Lotus. Setting things on fire again. Looks like the proposal to step up fire safety awareness inside the suitcase wasn't such a bad idea.
Speaking of old stories, new perspectives, if I recall correctly, that was a supernatural-themed Showa festival film directed by Noir.
Oh, I see. So it's supposed to be like reflecting her acting in the movie. I do hope we still get kangaroo fire extinguishers though. That was fun.
Starring Arcanus from inside the suitcase.
Good memory. After the version 3.7 update, if you complete relevant missions in the War Room and reach the required progress, you can obtain Spathadia's new garment, Fire Lotus, for free.
Free!
Another free
It's
garment?
free!
Is there anything else I should be jotting
More
down?
free
When the
stuff.
new version launches, the garment collections from versions 2.8 to 3.4 will be returning for a limited time. Garments from the Tarot series, Card 0 to 21, Forbidden Fruit, A Glimpse of the Cosmos, and A Hymn to Seclusion.
Bluepoch, I'm already swiping. Stop it. I literally can't afford this. Oh, thank goodness for all the free stuff. Otherwise, I might be destitute after this patch. I already will be, but more so.
As well as the garments, the Nightmare's Carol, Down in the Grotto,
Gotta get that
and
drip,
Take Off
though.
to the Future will also be back in the shop for a limited time.
Gotta get the specific drip that, like, is for my favorite characters.
These
Which is-
beautiful new garments are quite unforgettable. I can tell the 3rd anniversary version has plenty of surprises waiting for us.
If you think that's all, you're dead wrong. Prick up your ears because next up is the 3rd anniversary rewards
I'm only
bonanza.
waiting for
You
all the
definitely
free
don't
stuff.
want to miss it.
Aside from bringing some anniversary cheer, these rewards also offer considerable practical value. They will undoubtedly provide reliable material support for your journey ahead.
All right, so to anyone who doesn't know, the pity system in this game is 70 for the highest rarity of a character, 6 stars, and hard pity is at 140. So, time to do some math.
You know what? Free summons are always tempting. So I'm all
Ooh.
ears whenever those golden bunnies are involved. So I'd say this is the sort of red-hot news you definitely don't want to skip.
Once version 3.7 launches, log in to receive the summon item, Decatone, a newly hatched chapter, which can be used for 1 summon times 10 in this anniversary limited banner.
50 free
And
rolls.
that's not all. With the version update, the
Good
On
lord.
Another Sorrow sign-in event will also begin. Keep logging in during the event to get a grand total of 20 Unilogs.
Oh, no, sorry. 20 plus 10. 30 free rolls. Still really good. But like 50 is like a lot. There's the first one. Okay, what's next?
Several arcanists will also be visiting the Timekeeper suitcase in the new version. Let's see what new friends will be joining us this time.
Drum roll, please. Once the new version goes live, you can log in to invite the 6-star Arcanist
Indeed.
Capellia for free.
A whole new character
Ready
for
for
free.
a grand performance? I
And
know
she's
I
in the
am.
meta.
This event will last for the full duration of version 3.7, and Capellia will also be added to the standard pool immediately.
Oh, of course.
It looks like things in the Timekeeper suitcase are going to become livelier than ever.
A familiar Arcanist will also return with a new appearance, joining us to write the next chapter of our adventures. After version 3.7 begins, you can participate in the new main story, On Another Sorrow, to invite the 5-star Arcanist Silverwing Eagle for free.
I do appreciate we're getting all of their portraits, their artifices, like all 5 of them, after we get them for free as well. Again, I would have preferred if they fused the 4-star character and the 5-star character together because this is supposed to be the same person. But as long as they're like selective when this happens and they keep giving it for free as much as possible, I think I'm more or less okay with this. I am a little bit shocked at the whole Rihanna situation, but the Silver Wing Eagle I'm not too upset about because I do enjoy actual progression. Like, child characters are allowed to age up and people are allowed to grow and change, not just like story-wise, but also physically. August on the way, let's hope.
And obtain all of the artifices needed to
Sotheby
max out
too,
her portrait
you know?
level.
Best of all, this special opportunity is here to stay. No matter when you decide to complete this story, you'll be able to claim the rewards and welcome this all-grown-up eagle into the suitcase. Now here comes another old friend. Actually, this one's starting to feel like a real anniversary staple.
Finally, another portrait for Matilda. Let's go. Actually, now I think about it, would it be funny if we finally got a grown-up version of Sotheby and she turned out to like have a growth spurt as surprising as Hiyoko from Danganronpa 2? Just like fully going from little munchkin to full-grown woman the next time we get another alter version. Or our first alter version of Sotheby. Flutterpage is supposed to be as old as Verdin. Right, she's supposed to be 16. For sure. Because like the period in which she joined was supposedly oh wait, no. Didn't Flutterpage join in London Dawning, which happened after the first Uluru games? Am I misremembering? Okay, I don't quite understand the timeline, so I'll have to take your word for it. P3 Matilda, let's go!
In the new version, logging into the game will allow you to invite the 5-star arcanist Matilda for free. As she is an outstanding graduate of SBDM, I am confident she will provide much assistance in the missions ahead.
You know, I can already guess exactly how our Crystal Ball Girl would react if she were here right now. Aha! If you insist so earnestly, the great Matilda will just have to honor you with her presence.
No, she wouldn't be able to talk because Sonetto's here.
She sounds like a very interesting friend. Now I'm really looking forward to meeting her.
With the visiting Arcanist roster confirmed, consolidating the
Free
strength of our
6-star
current team
selector,
remains
let's
just
go.
as important. Allow me to introduce the return of a special guest event. In version 3.7, you can take part in this event to choose and receive one artifice for a 6-star character from the standard pool that you already own.
In other words, since Coppelia is joining the standard pool in version 3.7, she'll also be included among the selectable characters, correct?
That is correct. Plan around your own roster needs and use this opportunity to obtain the most suitable artifice for you.
And we're not done yet.
Oh, sorry. I gotta quickly talk about this. I am gonna get a portrait for Lorenz Butterfly. It's been staring me at in the face for a long time now that I probably have to get Lorenz Butterfly's portrait to have an easier time with some of the lingering glow fights. Like, if this were just up to subjective portraits, I would go for Meryl, but I think one more portrait of Lorenz Butterfly should be enough to, like, put me over the edge to have an easier time with certain fights. It's not necessary, but it would be less sweat for me. Sorry, not Meryl. Marcia. I keep saying Meryl for some reason.
With version 3.7 on the way, the grand prize from the War Room's tactical telegram is about to be revealed too.
Right. We're not gonna have any more tactical telegrams after this. This is the last one. Huh.
After version
kinda
3.7
sad.
begins, complete the corresponding tasks to earn scrolls and obtain Spathadia's new garment, Fire Lotus, for free.
As the main story progresses, the War Room will soon complete its current mission and reach its
Goodbye,
final
War
conclusion.
Room.
However, its records concerning the main story chapters of The Roots of the Tale still contain much valuable information worthy of a repeated study.
Yeah, the ARG too.
And here's a top secret tip from your trusty captain. This final war room might be hiding a vital clue about where our journey's headed next.
Oh, in that case, does this count as a spoiler?
Shh! It's called building suspense. What kind of captain sails for new seas without checking the map first?
At any rate, allow me to return to our previous topic. As mentioned previously, players can participate in 8-bit arcade remix during the event to obtain Name Day's new garment, the Deathless Quiet, for free. After the new version begins, logging into the game will also grant one cut-to-fit garment worth 390 crystal drops.
Oh, is that all? Cool. You're a spoiler, Why says. Oh boy. I'm ruined. I'm ruined forever, guys.
And that's not the only treat for your wardrobe. Log in and you'll also receive a special anniversary discount voucher seasonal garment Gift of the Dead.
Gift of the Dead. That's Mr. Charon's new tarot-themed garment, correct?
Gift of the Dead. Just like my wallet will be after this.
Spot on! With that discount voucher, you can purchase Karen's new garment at a reduced price of 680 crystal drops.
That does sound like a very good deal. So, Regulus, do we have any other good news to announce?
You bet! Starting on September the 1st, the special anniversary sign-in event, Prize of the Past, will begin. Log in to obtain a decaton from the Lake's Heart. That's another 10 free summons! You don't want to miss a chance like that.
Furthermore, you can also obtain Unilog x5, the anniversary collectible Miraculous Dove, and other rewards just by logging in.
Oh, there it is. So, 20 free rolls, choose 6 stars, several free garments. We're going to get a free decatone as well as signing for 5 days, additional 5 Unilogs, and the collectible. Very cool, very cool.
During version 3.7, the Anniversary Event Hub, Peace at a Price, will also open in-game.
An event hub? What sort of special events will there be?
First is the A Letter of Celebration event. Beginning September 1st, you can read the special 3rd anniversary letter in-game to obtain clear drops and a special dynamic portrait.
Now that's more like it. But an anniversary isn't just about collecting rewards. It's also time to flip through our annual review. On September the 1st, the web event, the 3rd Turn Timekeeper's Annual Report, will begin. Participate to earn clear drops. Let's see what world-shaking things we got up to this year, or how much trouble we caused.
Yeah, my stats are not gonna be great. They are gonna be interesting, but I don't think... It's only a game. You know what? It's fine. I can be embarrassed about my numbers together with you guys.
My goodness.
The A Song for Myself event will also begin alongside the version update. Complete calibration tasks and earn decibels to obtain a large amount of growth materials. I believe these supplies will provide effective support for developing the characters in the suitcase.
Hey, Sonetto, you know what I heard? Getting the collaboration version to launch simultaneously across the globe apparently turned the whole schedule upside down.
It
You
might
think?
be more accurate to say it required some coordinated adjustments.
All right, but I'll say this, I'm all for it. If the anniversary comes early, so do the surprises.
That's right. As thanks for everyone's continued support, we will send a 3rd anniversary companionship gift through the in-game mail on October 1st. The gift contains Garment Chest, Sincere Gratitude, Cocoon of Myths, Gluttony, and Crystal Casket. May it aid you on your future travels.
Garment Chest Sincere Gratitude. While it's got a long name, it's actually very simple to use. Basically, you can open it to choose any garment you want. If you pick a duplicate garment you already own, it'll automatically turn into crystal drops of the same value and hop straight into your wallet.
Wow, this piece of mail contains some very precious materials. I'm sure they will be a great help to everyone.
I've seen my fair share
actually
of
be very
preview
helpful.
live streams, but blimey, is this reward lineup generous? The crew in charge of gathering all these materials must have been working overtime.
In my view, this is both a well-earned reward and a gesture of respect for all that everyone has experienced.
Couldn't have said it better myself. But what if I told you there's still another ace up our sleeve, complete with a few unexpected surprises?
Please tell us, Regulus. I can hardly wait to see how surprised everyone will be.
Easy there, my friend. Eyes on the big screen.
To mark the arrival of the 3rd anniversary version, the following bonus rewards will be added. Starting August 13, log in daily to receive Unilog ×2 and Jar of Picrasma Candy ×2 in the in-game mail. These rewards can be claimed up to 5 times during the event.
Oh, so through this login event, everyone can receive 10 Unilogs and 10 jars of Picrasma Candy in total.
Very, very good.
Not bad, mate. But we're not finished
He's
yet.
up to like 55
On September
now?
the 1st, log
Give
in
or
to
take?
receive Decaton from the Lake's Heart in the in-game
65.
mail.
Okay.
Which means all you need to do is wiggle a finger, log in, and boom! 20 free summons.
Boom indeed.
So there are daily login rewards, plus all the rewards we mentioned before. Goodness, I'm starting to lose count of how many gifts there are.
All right! With all these anniversary version benefits in place, make sure you don't miss out on any of them.
The reward events for this anniversary version will soon be available. Please refer to the in-game announcements for the exact launch times.
I'm already prepared for the surprises ahead.
Look at you all excited, but we're still not done yet. Before we move into the next crazy segment, let's take a look at the second live stream exchange code. Get those screenshots ready.
It's gonna be.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oops,
Good
sorry.
to see you again.
This is gonna be what the.
Let's keep going and see what
report
else
is gonna
in the
be
new
like.
version
Okay,
deserves our
gotcha.
attention.
Yes, please. I'm quite looking forward to it. Could you tell me a little more?
After the new version update, we will introduce a brand new resource management survival mode, Truth a posteriori.
Truth of what now? I don't think I understood a single word of that. Also, why are we celebrating an anniversary by scavenging junk and surviving in the middle of nowhere?
No need to worry, Regulus. In this
An
mode,
event
we'll be
minigame.
simulating and experiencing the story of an excavation team from an Arcanist relic preservation organization as they explore the legendary city of El Dorado.
This looks just like a treasure map. What sort of mode is it? I'm so curious.
All right, I'll admit that does sound right up your alley. But El Dorado? Perhaps I ought to come along and see what treasures will turn up on this adventure.
In this
Oh,
mode,
yes, of
you'll
course,
need
of
to
course.
manage your resources carefully, dig up as many rewards as possible before time runs out, handle any enemies that appear, and arrive at the extraction point on schedule.
Sounds as exciting as sailing through a storm. But if I don't reach the extraction point in time, does
That doesn't
something
sound very
nasty
fun.
happen?
Like the curse of El Dorado?
If you fail to depart within the time limit, not only may all rewards obtained during the exploration be lost, but the resources you brought at the start may also disappear.
That's scarier than any curse. Still, that means if I escape the dangerous place in time, all the treasure I nabbed is mine.
The treasure is mine. No surrender, no compromise.
Let's go back to the mode itself. Before each expedition begins, you can choose how much starting capital to invest according to different exploration strategies. These funds can be used to purchase action cards for handling unexpected incidents, as well as counter cards designed specifically to deal with enemies.
I understand. In other words, if we want to go farther on this expedition, we need to prepare our countermeasures in advance.
Correct. When faced with challenging terrain or dangerous enemies during your
Oh, it's a card
expedition,
game.
you can use
Oh,
your
fun.
prepared cards to respond accordingly.
I'm gonna enjoy this
A
one.
classic check moment.
Oh, there's
Seems
dice.
even perfect.
Dice in
Crisis
my card
management needs a
game.
dash of this captain's luck. So if we want to come back from
Oh,
our
boy.
expedition fully loaded with treasure,
We're fully
we'd better
just
keep an eye on
rolling
those
the dice,
high-value
huh?
targets. There might be something big there.
All right. But those high-value target points seem to have strong monsters guarding them.
That's fine.
I think we should be very careful.
I'm so over leveled. It's fine.
You know what they say. The bigger the risk, the
the
greater,
greater the reward.
Let's see. This haul isn't half bad. So, does that mean we can leave now?
That's
Oh,
right.
it's another like Syndrome of
Taking your
Silence
gains
type
and
game.
leaving at the proper time is
See.
often the safest strategic decision. Items excavated during your adventure can be brought directly back to the temporary excavation camp.
No. I'm gonna stop there as little as possible. I'm gonna carry as much as I can, all the way to the end.
There, collected supplies can be converted into earnings, providing starting funds for the next excavation.
Lovely stuff. Time to give it another go.
Oh, are we allowed to?
You both seem very interested in this new mode.
Gonna
How about you
celebrate.
try it for yourselves after the version update?
Alright. Don't stop dancing.
All right then, onward we go.
There's
Let's
Syndrome of
take a look
Silence.
at the
Okay.
new optimizations
I was
coming to the
wondering.
Syndrome of Silence. After the update, 2 new endings will be added to the Syndrome of Silence, giving us a deeper look into Capellia's story.
Will it be like the Series of Dust though, where it's not really canon? I wonder. Oh, and I see Lady of the Lake right there. That's how we're getting Lady of the Lake for free.
And don't forget to invite Capellia into the suitcase after the version launches.
Also, we got her scrapped garment.
Naturally,
and
new
an outfit.
events, new bosses, and additional gameplay content have also been added.
The Mind Cage. Our poor big hat folks are given a new boss form, huh? Arc of the Soul looks like an Arcana variant. So probably a Manus Vindictae boss of some kind. Oh, not just Tyra. No, wait, the Mind Cage and Hikigami are just the regular boss we fought before. Huh.
The updated boss challenge mode also introduces a build save feature.
Oh, it's a boss mode. Okay,
By
okay.
challenging
was
exclusive
new
boss
ones.
battles in the Syndrome of Silence's new boss challenge mode, you can earn different rewards based on your battle score.
Oh. It just straight up means bulletin, right? That straight up just means bulletin again. Or voice of volatility. Or focus flashback. You ain't fooling nobody.
The Resonator system has also received a comprehensive upgrade. After obtaining a Resonator, it will now be equipped automatically and upgraded as your stats increase,
Oh,
bringing
thank
greater
goodness.
improvements to the in-battle experience.
Sorry, don't get me wrong. I keep saying this, I really love experimentation, but sometimes if you throw 80 different items at me, I get a little bit overwhelmed. Just a little bit.
There's more where that came from. These optimizations are just the tiniest tip of the iceberg. When version 3.7 arrives, I'd say go straight into the Syndrome of Silence and give it all a whirl.
All right.
One more detail worth noting. By participating in the Syndrome of Silence, you can obtain the 4-star character, Lady by the Lake, and her
Of course.
artifices, along with Capellia's exclusive Psycube.
There seems to be a great deal worth trying in this mode. I certainly won't be missing it.
And now for the absolute essential 8-bit arcade remix. The new theme this time is Beach Battle. Attention everyone! Here's a little tip from your captain. This mode is smoother and even more enjoyable on PC.
What kind of game are we going to play on the beach?
A fighting game, of course.
I think I might stay behind.
The new theme introduces a stage mechanic called Tidal Cycle, which turns certain areas into wet floor tiles under
Vila's
specific
playable now.
conditions.
That's right. No need to worry though. These tiles aren't here to trip you up. Instead, they make enemies waterlogged instead. Whenever we attack a waterlogged monster, we can trigger a chain attack on every other waterlogged monster.
Oh, do we really need such dangerous methods to deal with monsters now?
Naturally. This beach battle will feature many new monsters, so we really can't afford to be careless. Alongside the new monsters, this theme also introduces 2 new players, Villa and Shemaine. I'm willing to bet they both know their way around a beach fight.
And that's not all. By participating in the beach battle, you can obtain Name Day's garment, the Deathless Quiet, and a new dynamic portrait.
Oh.
Nothing but good news
That's
here.
how you get Name Days
You
after
won't want to
free.
miss it.
Gotcha.
As a part of our 3rd anniversary, we'll also reset everyone's Puddle of Rain first top-up.
Oh, a 3rd 6-star selector. Although this one is paid. But still. Okay. Unique garment of your choice and unlimited character. Alright.
Double bonus for crystal drop purchases when the new version begins.
I'm ruined.
At the same time, the special thanks event will also be available during version 3.7. During this event, making a purchase through any available method will grant
been
Lumen
bamboozled.
Instance. Accumulate certain amounts of Lumened Instance to unlock various rewards.
That's right. These rewards include Old Rain Collection Chest Unique, Partnership in Suitcase, souvenirs from the
fine.
Journey
It's food
cosmetic
anyways.
items,
Yeah, exactly.
and even Timekeeper-themed cosmetic items. You can check the full reward details in-game after the version begins.
2
I'm so
Arcanists
dizzy.
will also gain Euphorias in the new version.
Regulus! Again? Wait. Didn't Regulus already have a Euphoria?
And look who it is! Nautica and the great Captain
Nautica.
herself! Cue the
Ooh.
flowers! Cue
She's
the
already so
applause!
OP. What else can I do to her?
Wow! Hooray!
Ahem. Let us begin with Nautica's Euphoria.
Okay.
Nautica's Euphoria increases her basic incantation damage,
Of course. Sure.
increases the rate at which she gains Yuga,
Yeah.
and allows Yuga to grant additional damage bonus.
That's new.
Not only that, when your Blood Tithe character loses HP through skill effects, Nautica makes sure they don't fall below a certain HP percentage.
Oh, that's broken. I mean, Robuska already kind of does that, but... What? Are you saying we're gonna need that, though? If you're giving us this, like, bonus to keep us from dying, is it because you're gonna give us a bunch of fights that require us not to die? Also, it'll be a very interesting play in Main's Bulletin where, you know, dying is kind of the end, usually. Unless you'll have a really well-built sustain for your team, to make it all the way to the final round of Main's Bulletin.
She seems like a dependable protector, watching over her Blood Tithe team.
Right, now all eyes on me. My new Euphoria is ready to burst onto the stage as the rowdiest sound wave under the spotlight. My trademark rock and roll is perfectly tuned for the new conduit system.
Okay. I was gonna say, we only really had 2 content characters and Rhiannon. That's what they're doing. Okay. Regulus, meet Ezra. The 2 of you are now the extras of your archetype. Woo. The 2 of you can be here in the we have Dynamo and Conduit and Blood Tithe and Impromptu Incantation, like substitutes if need be. Ezra and Regulus over here. This is coming from someone who loves playing Ezra, by the way. Like Enigma's great, but I just love playing Ezra a lot. Woo, that's rough, buddy.
Listen up! Every time a conduit is activated, my damage climbs higher and higher.
That's exactly what I mean, Weiss. She gets kicked out immediately by another character next patch. She's gone the way of Ezra, having becoming a jack of all trades character, but only able to choose between one or the other Euphoria type. So she doesn't like build up on what she already has, but rather is a stand-in for someone who'd be more powerful down the road. Which, you know, we didn't have Enigma for a full year, at least after Ezra became Dynamo. And I guess no one really ever played Ezra as like Blood Tithe, but there was like a couple of months before Robuska, like, sorry, not for 2-2, before Robuska came out, that people could play Ezra as a Blood Tide character.
As for my ultimate, it allows me to push conduit activation to the max.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, because there's more. With my new photomancy effects, gaining harmonization through my conduit is easy as pie. And my ultimate comes flying out even faster.
Yeah.
And when I cast my ultimate, conduit activation goes up even faster.
I'm sad to
Isn't
play the
that fab?
atonal harmonization
Wow.
tuning thing.
Regulus, you truly are memorable in every possible way.
In short, please look forward to the wide range of gameplay and
They're really
content
gassing
updates
her up.
arriving soon in the new version.
Do we have any more news to share?
Hey,
Maybe?
how come you're even more excited than I am? I'm supposed to be the one hyped to reveal all the new announcements. I'm the host after all.
Here's our first announcement. Starting on August 14, pre-orders for brand new version 3.7 merchandise will officially open via the online store shown on screen.
What an adorable chess piece. And is that ice cream?
That's right. Honestly, the first
gotta
time
hold
I
it.
saw it, I seriously considered taking a big bite out of it.
I
Oh, the
wouldn't recommend
plushie's so
that.
cute.
Even if this adorable ice cream did happen to bite you once.
I
Of
love the
course,
merch in
I
this game
wouldn't
so much.
actually do it. I know the difference between a plushie and dessert. Besides, I'm not the kind of captain who holds grudges.
In addition to the items we've already
Sure.
mentioned, a variety of character badges, Psycube charms, and other merchandise will also be available. If anything catches your eye, please stay tuned for further updates.
This is a good reminder, folks, that goods in the merch store for first $9.99, many of them have free shipping. So even if you live internationally, if you have the funds for the base product, you should be able to buy a lot of these with free shipping available. So check out the Goods store over on Reverse 9.99 if you'd like to check out their merch. Oh yeah, Wise brings up a good point here. It's possible Bluepoch might give me the merch box later, as I like to join the fan creation events a lot, and I'm also a content creator who makes stuff for the game. So fingers crossed.
I've already made up my mind to buy the whole lot.
As a precaution, I should remind you that those expenses are not included in the budget for this live stream event.
What a letdown.
Maybe all of Clutter use the company credit card, you know?
Starting on August 10, we'll also launch a new info compilation page for the upcoming version, Diamond Pattern Letter. During the event, participants who complete tasks on the event page will receive in-game rewards, including clear
Hell
drops.
yeah.
So, all I have to do is complete the tasks, and I'll get gifts?
Think of it as a pleasant little journey. Explore the new page, check out the latest content, and bring some rewards home along the way.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect to me.
Oh, just like when a market day comes to an end, and you somehow end up carrying all sorts of little things home.
That
Like
is
the end
actually
of every
very accurate.
voyage. It's only after you've returned to port that you realize just how many treasures you've collected along the way.
But the real treasure, you see, was the friends we made along the way. And all of the retail stuff we bought that your friends can carry in their arms for you, because your arms are already full of all the retail items you bought.
Some treasured memories are preserved in words, while others take shape as artworks and melodies.
And that's exactly why you shouldn't miss the 3rd anniversary Fan Creations event.
Wow!
Yep.
I can't
I'm gonna join
wait
that
to
for
see
sure.
everyone's creations.
Whether it's artwork, music, videos, or any other form of creative expression, we look forward to seeing the creativity and passion of all our creators.
Honestly, every time I see the community's work,
That's a good reminder
I
again,
start
folks.
wondering who's actually the professional here. Though, if someone happens to draw me looking particularly cool,
Regrettably, that is not among the judging criteria.
I think what's most important is the sincerity and feelings behind the work.
I agree. And that is precisely why we hope everyone will record this journey in their own unique way. To commemorate the release of the 3rd anniversary version,
Oh, the
we
album!
will also release the
Yeah.
anniversary EP,
Kidding.
After the Rain,
Sorry, I got too excited.
alongside the new EP, Golden Thread.
And don't forget, there's also a brand new character EP inspired by Rhiannon herself.
Me?
Of course! Through this song, everyone might get a glimpse into the carefree countryside life
another
once
contemporary
lived
song.
by our lovely little bird trainer.
Hearing you put it that way makes me feel a little shy. But when people hear this song, they might think of those feelings they've kept close to their hearts, just as I do. Even if it's only for a fleeting moment, perhaps we'll find something familiar there.
I can feel the warmth carried within it. I believe it will resonate with every listener.
And that's not all. The version 3.7 original soundtrack will be available on various music platforms starting this August. Just search for the 1999 and you can revisit your favourite tracks whenever you like.
Then we'll be able to enjoy these familiar melodies, whether we're traveling or simply taking a quiet break.
That concludes all of today's announcements. Thank you all for your attention and continued support.
Once again,
Yay!
Captain Regulus pulls off another flawless livestream mission. Sonetto, about that bronze statue, I say we move it onto the agenda. What do you say, Rhiannon? Actually,
It's not in the
wait,
budget.
better idea. A bronze statue of all three of us with stars of the 3rd anniversary carved right into the base.
But I only just joined. I haven't really had the chance to contribute much yet.
When introducing Regulus to new friends, the timekeeper once said, "Do not be intimidated by her boundless flights of fancy."
What? They're not flights of fancy. I'm coming up with ideas to improve Team Timekeeper's standing within the Foundation. Once we've become indispensable big shots, all-you-can-drink Dr. Pepper in the staff lounge will be just the first step. I reckon we'll even have funding for the newest rock records in the bag.
The timekeeper then continued, "Once you have gone through several adventures with her, you will see that her seemingly outlandish ideas are the indispensable sparks this world truly needs. I believe this is precisely why the timekeeper keeps recommending you to the Foundation as a livestream host. Thank you, Regulus, for always giving your laughter and sincerity so wholeheartedly to everyone watching."
So this is how Team Timekeeper works. Thank you, Regulus. I've learned so much from you.
Blimey, I'm getting a little emotional. I mean, yes, I really am perfect host material.
At any rate, please join us in looking forward to the 3rd anniversary version, On Another
Hey.
Sorrow.
That's right. Be sure to search for Reverse 1999 across the major social media platforms and follow our official accounts so you don't miss the latest version news.
Thank you all for your support over these 3 years. Across countless moments in countless eras, it is a great honor to gather with you again on such an important day. Whether it is the next anniversary or a future far beyond it, I sincerely hope to witness it together with all of you. Rhiannon, is there anything you would like to say to everyone watching?
I'm not very good with words, but I was just picturing the time span of 3 years in the growth rings of an oak tree. I may have only joined everyone recently, but realizing that this great tree has grown so tall and lush because of your efforts, and seeing that everyone will be with us on the journey ahead, fills my heart with courage.
Truly well said. Happy anniversary, everyone.
Thank you for all these 3 years of companionship. May everyone stay safe and sound on the adventures to come.
Right then, everyone, we're nearly at the end. I hope you enjoyed today's 3rd anniversary preview program. Happy 3rd anniversary, everyone! Let's meet again very soon.
Today's
Goodbye.
performance is drawing to a close, yet our story is only beginning its newest chapter. We look forward to traveling with you in the days ahead. May the peace be with us.
You can ring my